So the fight against Hela is reaching its peak as Blade and Venom launch a full frontal assault, but Hela starts to brag, saying his new power-up won't be enough to beat her. But she's fighting against two fusion warriors as Venom attacks her, letting her know Blade isn't alone. Hela falls back and unleashes an army of crows at the two, completely cutting off their sight and hoping to drown them in darkness. Blade, who's willing to do whatever it takes, bites one of the crows, drawing blood, and starts attacking the rest of the swarm, but something is very different here. Shuri points out that Blade has activated his bloodlust, taking in as much power as he possibly can during his frenzy, and takes down the rest of Hela's flock in a blazing storm. He called for Venom to strike Hela while she's weak, and he does just that. Blade and Venom combine their attacks to put Hela down for good as she freaks out at the fact she's losing a battle she was so sure was never going to leave her favor. Hela is turned into cosmic symbiote-infused undead space dust, and her defeat frees the rest of our heroes who are trapped by their symbiotes. Everyone regroups in the calm before the storm, happy that Hela is finally off the table, but remembers that they still have to deal with Null himself, and the path to him is wide open. Venom and Eddie are trying to cheer Blade up about this small victory, but Blade's mind is currently elsewhere. He responds to Venom, but his frenzy is still active, causing Shuri to check up on him. She asks how he's feeling, and he states he's feeling powerful. That mixture of symbiote, phoenix, and vampire running through his veins is having a crazy effect on him on all the scales, and Shuri says that's the reason he can't keep the power. She asks this, and Blade gave a troublesome expression, saying he needs to hand over his power, and this terrified Shuri, because this can easily lead to Blade becoming another enemy for them to fight, or worse, he's going back to both Earth and his daughter in a casket. He calms down and states he knows, putting Shuri's mind at ease that Blade won't become a problem, and tells him that if he forgets he can't keep the power, she'll be there to remind him, and he responds whatever it takes as our heroes get ready to take the fight to Null himself. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, first off, thank you, and secondly, if you play Marvel Rivals, then this part of the video is for you too. I'm hosting a tournament called Battle World's Finest for the game. All platforms and ranks are welcome, there's no entry fee, and I have prizes for the top 3 teams. The full details are in the previous video on my page, so check that out if you want to know more, and if you decide to come play, I'll see you in Battle World.